Now this week we're with Alex Reade from Alex Reade International from Carnaby Street. We're in this really impressive gallery. How many pictures do you have actually on show?
Well, at the moment we have about 200 framed prints and we have about 1,000 different loose prints in the browsers.
What sort of artist names should I be looking out for?
The ones that we sell most of are someone like Nicholas Watts, picture behind you, Michael and Graham Turner, Alan Fernley. There's quite a few established artists that are well known amongst the motorsport industry and have been doing it for an awful long time, so stick to the names you like, but most important is to buy a picture because you like it, not just because you think you're going to make money out of it.
How many artists do you actually have in the stable?
Personally, in our company we have about 4 or 5 artists that we actually look after, produce works on their behalf, but we actually look after about 80 different artists from different publishers that we sell on their behalf.
And are they all limited edition prints, or how does that work in terms of me buying one, let's say?
The majority of the artwork is signed and numbered by the artist. Particular few we actually get signed by drivers. And it's a cross-reference. It can be Formula One, it can be motorbiking, it can be rallying, all sorts of different variations of motorsport.
So what's the most popular subject? Is it going to be Schumacher in a Ferrari, or is it going to be something from yesteryear, let's say?
From day to day, F1 is probably the most predominant subject that we look after because it gets the best TV coverage, for example. So Ferrari, Michael Schumacher is, I would say, definitely the most popular and asked after a particular picture.
How much can I expect to pay for a limited edition print, let's say one of 500?
It depends on the artist. Each price is dependent on what the artist charged for their particular piece. If it's signed by Mr. Schumacher, for example, then it will be expensive, but it could be anything from £10 up to about 500.
Do you tend to get regular customers, let's say, who are after a specific type time and time again, or does it vary?
The only problem with the artwork is it does tend to take up a lot of space on the wall, so unless you've got a really large house, you can easily fill a wall up very quickly. But most of our customers collect certain artists or a type of vehicle, i.e. a Ferrari, or just a Schumacher one, or whatever is going to be current at the time. So it does tend to vary between different people.
So do you ever get any of the Grand Prix drivers on the premises to actually sign the prints there and then?
That is something we haven't been able to do until we've just opened this new gallery up. Now we've got a bit more room, a bit more time. We expect to be doing a few signings on site later in the year.
Thanks, Alex. That's really interesting. Well, guys, I've got the choice of print I want. I've got Schumacher's signature and the artist, and I think I'll have this one. How fast can you run?